So do you run non-stop or?
Pretty much. Yeah.
How do you do that?
How?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Find a way, I guess. Lavorado and TDS medical certificates done. Glad that's out of the way. It's one of those annoying things you got to get done that I just always put off. But what's up? It is 4 days post Buffalo Stampede. I am so sore. This is, my quads are just munted. I ran this morning for the first time since the race, 6Ks on like a dead flat piece of road, and I was struggling. It's just the nature of the course. There's a couple of just super steep descents, particularly the one off Clear Spot in the marathon. It's just like boof, straight down, no switchbacks. Your legs get banged up unless you got quads made of steel. But anyway, usually by Thursday after a race I'm good to go. Not this time, it's all good. Got to be patient. I'm gonna head home now, and I'll fill you in on how the race went for me. Alright, gotta go quick here because this perfect light is fading quick, but I had to come out because I'm not gonna get too many more nights like this. Went to the dentist, half my face is numb, so if I'm talking a little weird, I always feel like I'm in that scene from Law Abiding Citizen where he's torturing that guy in the warehouse that killed his family when I'm at the dentist. But anyway, Buffalo, I had a good race. I was pretty stoked on it. Just because of the way I was feeling, like the time just flew by, the kilometers are just ticking by. Wasn't even thinking about it. I was in a really good headspace. Like I said last time about 6 foot track, that's a massive positive, just to be in a good headspace, because you can be in the shape of your life. If you're not there mentally, then you're cooked. You got to be right up top. So I was stoked on that. And I just had like heaps of fun. The course is really fun to run. If you don't know, they used to run it uphill from Bright to the top of Mount Buffalo. Now they run it downhill, and I think it's just awesome that way. Running off the big walk, the start of the race is a 10k descent. You lose about 1,000 meters. It was just epic, so much fun. And I ended up coming 5th, which, I mean, that's whatever, but I was just stoked on how I felt. Nutrition, I just had one tortilla with chocolate almond spread and jam in it, which I trialed that again because that's what I'll use. That's what I used in the CCC, planning to use that again for Lavorado. That was it. Half a flask of coconut water. And so about 250 mil. The weather was horrendous this year. It was super cold, windy, raining, muddy, but it seems like the worse the conditions are, the better I seem to go. So that didn't faze me too much. I was wearing 3 layers the whole time. I had like a thermal shirt, my VA shirt, and then my outdoor research jacket on over the top of that, and that was good. I wasn't cold or anything. Wore my Lone Peaks. They work sick in the mud, and I think that's about it. Also, thank you everybody just for the support. Everyone who commented on Strava and Instagram and YouTube and everything, just, you know, giving me a good job or whatever. Like, I appreciate it. I still don't feel like I deserve it. I've just, you know, I'm just a weekend warrior, you know, I'm an average dude, average runner, whatever, but I do really appreciate it, so thank you. Light's gone, I'm going inside. Just quickly too, a few people asked why I switched back to the Ultra Pro by Camelback. I have been using the Nathan Krapack, which I still think is awesome, but back to this because I'm sponsored by Camelback now. Which, like, it sounds absolutely crazy just to say that out loud, because I just finished saying I'm just an average Joe, but they gave me the opportunity, and like, you would just be stupid not to take it. Like, I've got to take it, make the most of it, and I'm super grateful for it. I've been stoked on this pack. I'd forgotten about it actually. They haven't sent me anything yet. This is the one I bought in Chamonix. Fully intended on using this for the CCC, changed my mind literally the morning of the race because I'd only had it for about 2 weeks and I hadn't done like a proper long run in it. But using it for the past couple of weeks, using it for Buffalo, it's the first race I've done in it, has reminded me how much I like it. And I'm not just saying that, this is a good pack. So, Ultra Pro from now on. I'm about to go and see if my legs work yet. I've still been buckled. It's Saturday morning now, so it's a few days later. My glutes and quads just... it's crazy. It's the sorest I've ever been, for sure. There's this sky though. I literally just watched the sun pop up. It was insane. My quads are feeling better. My glutes are just cactus still. I don't know what the go is. Like, I'm so sore. I got a massage tomorrow, so hopefully that helps straighten it out. Putting it down to the fact that I had to drive straight home straight after the race. So like 9.5 hours sitting down. I don't think that helped with the recovery, but it's all good. Day or two, I reckon I'll be sweet. But I got a care package here to myself. Some Stance socks, I love them. I've had the same pair for like 1.5 years and they're getting holes in them. So I've gone all out, got myself 3 new pairs. So that should keep me going for a while. And then I got myself a new pair of 7-inch Patagonia Strata Pros because a few weeks back, if you remember, my good old favourite pair got caught in the washing machine and ripped up. So I've replaced those, and then I got a fresh pair of 5-inch ones as well, which is the length that I normally always wear, but I don't know, for some reason, like for a longer race, I just like wearing the slightly longer ones. I don't know why. Right, I've spent pretty much the whole afternoon cooking because it's my sister's birthday today, so fam bam dinner, and we don't muck around when it comes to fam bam dinners. So it's Mexican, everyone's bringing something Mexican, so I've cooked a bunch of stuff out of the Smith & Daughters book. I got char grilled tofu and adobo, but I used tempeh, black bean Brazilian soup, Spanish rice, I made fresh tortillas, cashew cream, salsa, guacamole, and also made nacho cheese from the Hot for Food blog. Definitely make that. It's really easy to make and it's really good. It's actually made of potato and carrot. Recommend it. Oh, it's heavy.
There's a lot of tucker in there.
Happy
So I love you, Uncle Dan.
Love you, Dan.
All that food was good. The tempeh, the marinated tempeh was on point. Definitely gonna have to make that again. But I wanted to finish this video off, seeing as though it's sort of been a race recap from Buffalo. It was hard to top last week's video this week, but I just wanted to share a few things that have helped me out with my racing. And it's really all to do with practicing patience, which is something that I really struggled with when I started doing these races. And I just try to be realistic with myself about my ability and my fitness level and, you know, where I'm at the given time, and just making sure that I run within that, because we've all got an ego. Like, it's just human nature. But you got to check it and leave it at the start line. I know everybody says that. It sounds simple to do, but at least for me, it's not. It's hard. It takes practice. It takes patience. And I wouldn't even consider myself to have like a big ego. But yeah, it took me like 2 years of, you know, blowing myself up and just finishing super buckled to sort of like really figure it out. But a few things that I do now to sort of help is just consciously say to myself at the start line, like, just chill out and do your own thing and just not worry about what anybody else around you is doing. Just simply saying that to myself helps. And then the second thing is a really good piece of advice my coach Scotty gave me while we were training in Chamonix last year. I wasn't used to the long sustained climbing, so he said to me, look, on race day, as you start each climb, just say to yourself, is this effort that I'm outputting right now, is it sustainable for the next hour, hour and a half, potentially even longer? And the answer's just got to be yes, straight away. Like, if you even hesitate for a moment, the effort's too hard. Like, that is the best piece of advice. Like, I do it all the time now. Just ask myself, hey, is this effort, how's it feeling? Is it feeling good? Can I sustain this? And that's just really helped with my pacing. And then the last thing that I do is I just aim to move through the field. I don't care about what position that I end up coming in, but I just aim to not get past. And just thinking with that mindset helps me pace properly. It's so much more satisfying to finish a race off in the second half, like feeling strong, like feeling like you're running well and having a good time and still enjoying it, as opposed to just blowing up, feeling super buckled, people are flying past you every couple of minutes, you slow down massively and you finish just kind of over it and ready to be done with it. Trust me, I've done it too many times. So I aim to sort of not slow down basically and finish that second half strong. Like the CCC early in the race, I was in 202nd position and I finished in 107th. So that's basically what I'm aiming for. And that's it. That's my checklist. That's what I go through before every race. That's what I think about. That's what I aim to sort of try and achieve. So it's really helped me out. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. And hopefully it helps you too. But that's going to do it for this week. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, like I said, it was hard to top last week's video, but I've got a good idea for next week. So I'll see you then. Peace.